Alan Grayson's former Democratic congressman from Florida. Congressman, thanks for coming on the show tonight. How can Republicans defend statistics like the one I just showed?
Well,
Shut again.
It's amazing that they even try. It shows what tools they are of a term that's been used for many years now, the establishment. They're tools of the establishment. They're tools of that 1%. And there are only 4 countries in the entire world that have a more unequal distribution of wealth in the United States. And how is that working for Zimbabwe, actually? There's so many different ways that ordinary people in this country are just not getting a fair deal. And the result of that is exactly what you see, massive unemployment, many people who can't see a doctor when they're sick. Efforts to treat us out of our own Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, even the unemployment insurance that we pay for in every paycheck. And it's got to end. Right now, cattle are saying, we are not going to be cattle any longer. Stop prodding us.
Yeah, but you know what gets me, Congressman, is when you have people raising... When people like us go to the streets, they're castigated. 1% controlling 40% of the wealth like this is supposed to happen. Let me show you some of what Cantor and others have said about people that are just raising the question of fairness. Let me show you this.
Mobs occupying Wall Street, dividing our nation at a time of crisis. It's un-American because to protest Wall Street and
killing them.
It's basically saying that you're
Look,
anti-capitalism.
they get mad at me when we talk politics.
The first thing is to violate the law. They will come for you and drag you into the streets and kill you. Fringe of the fringe of the fringe.
Very obedient, compliant, smug, stupid idiots. They will drag you in the streets and kill you. Idiots, mob. I mean, people that are saying that Americans should not be controlled by 1%, almost half of the wealth in this country, and that's what they're called, Congressman?
It's shocking to me. They're so out of touch with the way ordinary people actually live. There are so many people now who don't have a job. How are we going to pay the mortgage this month? How are we going to pay the rent this month? There are so many people who have already lost their homes, and frankly, they're living in their cars. That's the America that we've seen today that has been created by Wall Street. And there's a reason why they're occupying Wall Street and, let's say, not Central Park or Grant's Tomb. It's because Wall Street dominates the political life in this country to the point where you're not even allowed to be heard anymore unless you actually go and show up. So they're doing the last thing that people can still do in this world. They're showing up. That's what they're doing, is occupying.
Y'all see all them people?
Occupying San Francisco, occupying Detroit,
yeah.
Occupying Orlando tomorrow. They're showing up and saying, we will not take it anymore.
Well, you're right, because just this week, they stalled in the Senate a job that was created.
Let me see, I'm going to go get them. Mom. Oh, they bounced on me. They put the pedal to the metal and they bounced on me and I'm missing it now. My bad, y'all.
They're going to call you everything but a child of God for even protesting.
Well, look, we can still do that. That's clear from what's happened up to this point. But it's a shame that it's a shame that it's necessary. This is what people need to do in order to be heard. Because in the end, what was supposed
oh, yeah, y'all. Look, check that out.
What people see is they're falling into debt slavery.
Y'all can have fun with that. That's what the proposal looked like for the Fort City Fair. Oh, you thought we was done with it because it was over, huh? I understand. Y'all boys don't know nothing about this business. Oh, who's that? That dude Fresh? Fort City? Oh, check this out, y'all. This is dope. Oh, that's a fair. Hold on. Bam, there it is. Bam. See that? Bam. Fort City ball. Bam, 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 bam.
$5 million of negative ads from hidden special interests in what we used to call